How's it going, guys? For this YouTube video, we're going to be installing a couple different things in my 2007 Nissan Xterra. First thing we're going to do is install a head unit. I've got a Pioneer Appradio 2, and I'll show you exactly what we're talking about here. So this is the Pioneer Appradio 2. What we had in there before was this thing. I saved it just in case something goes wrong, but this is a Kenwood DNX 9960. It was a little slow, it was a little buggy, so we're going to replace it with this thing. And I have all the tools that we need to replace this. We're going to be doing a few different things here. It's going to be the Appradio. We're going to have a subwoofer, which is going to sit right over here, and we're going to have an amplifier, which is going to sit under the front passenger seat. And then we're going to cut a little bit of a hole in the dash for the iPhone. So let me take you through the tools here for the Appradio. So we've got the factory mounting brackets. They just go on either side of the radio here, like they did for the Kenwood. We've got the wiring harness. This is going to plug in to the factory harness that's in the dash, and then connected to the Appradio. Then we have these connectors. Those are going to connect these wires to the stereo's wires, so it can go from the stereo to the harness to the vehicle. I got these from Crutchfield, by the way, all these from Crutchfield. Got a trim panel, so there's no gap around the edge of the radio. We've got some trim panel tools to take apart the dash. I got those from Harbor Freight. This is an amplifier turn-on lead. So we're going to need this, even though we're not doing the amplifier right now, we're going to need this to send the signal from the radio to the amplifier to turn on. So we've got that. This is the iPhone cable, comes with the Appradio. Also have this, which is the RCA signal cable. That's going to go from the Appradio to the amplifier. So we're going to need to install both of these, even though they came with a separate wiring kit for the amplifier. We're going to need to put those in when we do the radio. So it's going to be shown in this section, even though it's for the amplifier. Then we have a couple other tools that are really useful, like a wire crimper and stripper. And then we also have a headlamp. We're going to be installing a head unit in my 2007 Nissan Xterra. If you can notice here, there's something missing. I took the old head unit out, which was a Kenwood DNX 9960. I took that out and I'm going to upgrade to a Pioneer Appradio 2. And I'll show you guys how to do this in a couple of different parts. So we got a couple different parts that are going to happen with that. There's the Appradio 2 that we're going to install, so that's one. We have the subwoofer. We're going to have a subwoofer, and we're going to have an amplifier. And then we're also going to, since it works with the iPhone, I'm going to cut out a little slot in the dash, I'll show you in just a second, to put the iPhone in. So a couple different things about the setup here. Here is where the old GPS antenna went. We're going to leave that location the same. This is the Bluetooth microphone. I've been having a lot of road noise with this one, so I may put it in a different spot to try to improve that. And we're going to have to take it out because this one matches the Kenwood. But as far as the location, we may try that one, may try over here, may try up here, not quite sure yet. But here's the big thing with since the Appradio works with the iPhone. If you notice right down here, I'm pointing at a voice control button. It's a voice control button. So when you push this, you can control the navigation for the Kenwood model. But since we're not going to have this one, it's going to be controlled with the iPhone. What I want to do is the iPhone, it sits very nicely right in this little pocket. It fits very nicely, but it needs some more room. So I'm going to cut around here to give it a little bit more room and to sink it down into this trim panel here. And that way, you know, before I didn't even have to move to hit this voice control button, and here it's going to be pretty much the same because the voice control button will be here for Siri. So that's what we're going to do, and it's going to be in a couple more parts, and stay tuned.